The House will come to order. I'm pleased to welcome you to the debate 2019. The topics to be debated about the first Mass in the Philippines. Is it Limasawa or Butuan? In the motion of this House, the first Mass in the Philippines happened in Limasawa. Seated on my right, representing the proposition. Seated on my left, representing the opposition. I call the House to order. I call upon Mr. Torralba to present their proposition.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Republic Act 2733 that the first Mass in the Philippines took place in an Eastern Sunday on the island of Limasawa. Our argument, which is according to the accounts of Antonio Pigapetta and Francisco Alba, who are eyewitnesses of Magellan's voyage, it is stated both that the first Mass took place in an island called Masao in Alba's account and Masawa in Pigapetta's account. They both proclaimed that from the island of Umanhud, they went westwards towards the island of Leyte and turned to a southwest direction to reach this island. Also from the logbook of Albo, a pilot from Magellan's flagship, Trinidad, from the island of Umanhud and the large island of Ceylani, or which is known as Leyte, are called in those times as Masawa, which lies at latitude of 19.2 degrees north. The said island is deep with the island of Limasawa, the island on southern tip of Leyte, with a coordinates of 1954 degrees north. Pigapetta also sketches of the island they have been to, and is very helpful to identify the islands he mentioned in his narrative. It can be seen in these maps. The island of Masao is probably equivalent to the actual position of Limasawa. Thus, the proposition team strongly supports the motion of this House that the first Mass in the Philippines took place in Limasawa.
Take the first speaker for the proposition, and now I call upon Mr. Ligon to open the case for the opposition.
Thank you, sir. I strongly oppose the agreement of preposition on the statement of Father Fernando Collins, a historian, in his work Labor on Evangelica. He asserted that Magellan went to Butuan and there he celebrated the first Mass and erected a cross, and to support this, Gian Bautista Romution mentioned that a copy of Pigapetta's account was given to Louis of Savoy, where this manuscript was translated to French by Jacques Fabre and imprinted by Simon de Collins. Collins' account was considered reliable, and there was a monument erected during 1872. The commemorates the first Mass in Butuan on April 8, 1521. For the reason, we claim that the first Mass happened in Butuan. Also, there are some inaccuracy of the map, and the calculations of the exact location of the island of Mazawa is a questionable evidence. To claim that the first Mass happened in Limasawa, wherein geographical feature it can be seen in Masawa, Butuan. So we still strongly claim that the first Mass happened in Masawa, Butuan.
We take the second speaker from the opposition and call Ms. Julia to open the case for the opposition.
I disagree with the argument presented by the second proposition speaker. I claim that this Mazawa is in Butuan, and as proof, in Historia de Mindanao, Ihalo written by Francisco Combes, who worked as a missionary in the Philippine states, that Magellan went to Butuan because they heard the king there was more powerful, wherein they planted a cross on the hill, a solemn ceremony as a sign of future alliance in Francisco Collins' work. The first Mass occurred the same day they planted the cross. For the reason, we believe our team opposed the mention of this House. We claim that the first Mass took place in Butuan and not in Limasawa. We believe that our sources are reliable and that Magellan landed first on Butuan, where the first Mass took place. The monument erected was a proof for it. In fact, there are artifacts that will prove that the first Mass occurred in Ireland. Also, according to the Butuan City Cultural and Historical Foundation and Butuan government, boats were found in 1976 near Masao which they believe that it was used for transportation during Magellan's visit. The opposition used a wide range of historical sources regarding this historical event. We still believe that the Butuan is the site of the first mass in the Philippines, has been a belief for centuries.
We take the first speaker from the opposition and call Ms. Gazzingan to conclude the case from the opposition.
I disagree with the claims of the opposition. Remus's version of Pigafetta's manuscripts are not good as an evidence. There are no evidence found that there has been manuscripts translated from Pigafetta to Luis of Savioy de Simon de Collins. Also, there are no evidence that Pigafettas gave a copy of his manuscripts to Luis Savioy, but as simply a gift of certain things. Our claims for the argumental speaker was based on the original ambushicians text of Pigafettas, and I would like to point out, based on Father Collins' account, Magellan and his men went to Cebu on April 7, 1521, but in Monument's inscription, the first mass was held on April 18, 1521 on Butuan. Argument on the base day of the mass, a cross was erected on the summit of mountain, and according to Francisco Albo, on the summit of the mountain, you can see 3 islands from the west and southwest, wherein in Butuan can be seen on the northern direction based on the topographical details given by Albo and Pigafetta. It describes the presence of Limasawa. To conclude, this team firmly believes that site of first mass in the Philippines took first in Limasawa because of the statement of Albo and Pigafetta regarding the geographical direction and topographical descriptions of Masawa, which best describes the island of Limasawa than Butuan and strengthens our claims. Pigafetta's and Albo's account are considered as the first-hand account of Pigafetta's work. Is the most detailed and reliable source information regarding Magellan's voyage, while the claims of the opposition team are based from the second-hand account.
We take the second speaker from the opposition and for comments may we call upon Mr. Armada.
First, I would like to congratulate the both parties for a well-presented arguments and ideas. Both teams did their best to provide good key points and rebutts. Both parties had its own perspective and evidence, but there should be only one winner in the House. Based on the presented arguments, I stand with the motion of the House. The evidence presented are considered and proven as primary sources. It can be seen that the proposition really had a good research and findings to support the claim, while the evidence presented by the opposition team was mostly based on second-hand accounts. Even though it was used and supported by other historians, the statements were still inconsistent, therefore this House is now adjourned.